Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, all you other people in between, we're back after a long wait and other things that we had to and get done. But we're back. We're here as usual. We're just waiting for Sir Wednesday to kind of get his took us back because he went to go check on his food.
Mad late for nothing.
As usual, he went on the dot
On the dot.
to go check his goddamn food.
Bastard.
But yeah, I shouldn't now. Yeah. We should wait when he does for us to do the intro. I don't know, or maybe we should just do it now. I like the way you say it.
As soon as I hit the freaking thing, he walks into frame.
I like the way you think.
I was like, wait a minute, live.
We said 9 on the dot, you know what I'm saying? And then you're like, hold up. 9 on the dot, you're like, hold up, I'm checking my food real quick. We're
I'm not waiting for this.
I remember this motherfucker when he went to go get his chicken dinner and never came back. I'm gonna remember this.
Who?
You, nigga.
Oh, when was this?
This fucking last year. He's like, I'm gonna go check this chicken. I'll be back. Nigga was choking his chicken. That's why he never showed up. Well,
but yes,
welcome
back, people. We're probably going to be waiting. We're probably going to be getting rated by Al eventually if he remembers that we're online.
He just hit up the chat and was like, "Did y'all start yet?" So.
Oh, gee, I don't know. Why don't you have a screen up to see if we started?
He's too busy trying to plan his raids.
I try to let people know ahead of time. I let everyone know hours ago. He should have known. Damn, I was about to say if Cedric can remember, because I know Cedric's a busy guy, and he's still here on time.
Yeah. Look at my man in his silk pajamas.
I know, right? Looking like he about to go to sleep.
Yeah.
But today,
oh no, man!
You're still waking up.
Yo, facts. Today was just one of those days.
It actually.
I don't know about that. I was at work.
Quick for me. Thank God.
Nah, I woke up today, early. I did a couple things, and then I sat down on my bed, and as soon as I sat down, I just knocked out.
Damn.
2 seconds, and I didn't wake up till almost 6 o'clock. I'm a little upset at that, but it is what it is.
You a little upset at that?
Yeah, I don't like sleeping during the day because I feel like I wasted the day.
I don't either.
This is probably the first major thing that I do all day today.
Oh.
Did you sleep well though?
I did.
Mission accomplished.
Actually, when I got up, I wanted to go back to sleep, and I was like, you know what? Let me stay up.
Nice.
What flavor is that?
Oh no, this is just root beer.
I figured that's what it was.
But
just root beer.
But of course, you guys got to try that new shit.
Yeah, I need to get my hands
they got mojito, they got the rocket pop and all this other stuff, original cola. Yeah, try that good shit. And that's a good one too.
The mango cart.
That's right.
I was about to take my 32-ounce can of Jersey Girl beer
and shove it up your candy ass.
You're funny. But I was like, no, since I'm on here, I'm gonna drink this.
Might as well, Greg.
Might as well. So, here he comes. Wait.
He just rated with 3 viewers. Yay!
So anyway, we're going to be talking about, as the title says, the streaming extravaganza, because literally 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago,
2 weeks
we
ago?
huh?
2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
Okay.
No, two. We got bombarded with a whole bunch of shows.
Yes, we did.
That we did not have any time to do reactions to at all.
Yeah, that's normally the first thing that's up on the channel.
Yep, I got so bombarded. I was like, I don't know if any, because I had this whole plan. I was gonna have each of us do like one episode of something, and then like maybe get maybe like Cedric or just like Matt or nickname to do like, I don't know, Stranger Things or some shit like that, and then they just kept coming out, and then next you know, Obi-Wan Kenobi and Miss Marvel wanted to come out on the same day, the boys is on Friday.
Yeah, no,
that won't mess with
you know.
Yeah, but then them were all
but that was still out though in that whole lot.
Yes, that was in that whole week,
and we got 3 episodes off rip on top of that.
Yeah. So yeah, apologies if you guys were expecting reactions. They might be very late, maybe, but I'm not making any promises. But anyway, we're going to be talking about basically all of those shows. Most of us has watched all of these shows, maybe subtracting 1 or 2 shows. I know Wednesday, you said you're caught up with everything but Kenobi.
Yeah.
And nickname, you have watched
everything up until whatever came out today.
Okay, so nickname is just like me, has watched everything except the 2nd episode of Miss Marvel and the 5th episode of Kenobi. What about you, Black Caesar?
I'm caught up on Kenobi. I just missed 1 episode of Miss Marvel.
Oh, okay. And have you seen The Boys too?
Absolutely. Oh yeah, I'm all caught up on that.
Yeah. And Stranger Things season 4.
Great stuff, man. Wild season.
Okay, good. This is good. We can still talk about this. Just in case any of you people haven't seen this, that's on you. That's basically on you because you're pretty much watching a spoiler episode right now. So if you're getting spoiled, I'm sorry. That's not my fault. Go watch it and then come back.
There was plenty of time to watch everything.
Yes, it's way much more time to watch it, except for the latest episodes that came out today, which none of us has watched anyway. So let's try to go in some order, really. Let's start with the one that pretty much all of us have seen, Stranger Things, season 4.
Part 1.
What did you say? Oh yeah, Volume 1. I was not expecting that Volume 1 shit, even though I read that. Volume 1, Volume 2. I thought it was all going to come out at the same time. I got duped. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think of, the episodes as a whole for Volume 1 of season 4 of Stranger Things? Let's start with Sir Wednesday.
Hated it. No, fucking with you. No. This is it. Just continues to push the envelope even further every season. It just gets better and better. I was like worried because I loved last season. Like it went off on like such a crazy note that we were wondering how the hell are they gonna go past this point and then do something bigger, and they didn't fucking disappoint, not one bit. They had everything you needed in the story. the character we thought we lost. They thought the group was in disarray, like it always is, and then come to find out, our boy Hopper's here. He's alive, and basically where we're gonna go with this new threat that we're facing, and how does it gonna be like for our team to handle this situation with 11 not having her powers. And I felt like they did it justice. Like the dynamic between Steve and Dustin, we're gonna get our dynamic duo back together. Is it gonna be as good? Will things sour? He's cool with Robin now. That's his ace. And how is it gonna factor in with his regular relationships with everybody else? And it's been like a nonstop thrill ride every single episode, even until the shocking reveal at the end, which was dope as hell. It was very Luke Skywalker, Star Wars, Joseph Campbell, call to the journey of the
Yeah.
hero cycle, and it was fucking fantastic just for the first part of the of season 4. Can't wait to July 1st, which is around the corner, so we can check it out. So yeah,
Uh,
I loved it. I'm gonna pass it on to, or should we ask some questions, or should I pass it on to my man? Nickname.
that's the
Um,
nickname.
I enjoyed it. It was great. That definitely that ending was special, and I was looking into um a couple other like theories and stuff like that, and I fell across one that was stating that potentially number one could be 11's father,
Ooh.
because 11's mother was part of the MK Ultra trials, which is what caused her to be born. And around that time where she did the trials, number one could have been around 24, so he was put to mate with her, and out came 11, which was the strongest.
That's right. This is number one
So
twice,
yeah.
baby.
So I mean, I don't know if that's the case, but that would be cool to see that. But yeah, I mean, I think the next two episodes are supposed to be about 2 hours long a piece, so
Yep.
waiting for that.
So, if I'm pretty sure you already are, you know about this Roundhouse, but if you don't, we're talking about all the streaming content that's come out 2 weeks ago, all at the same time, and kind of bombarded us. Are you caught up with everything? Oh well, no, wait, you're not, because you're not caught up with Stranger Things, correct?
Yeah, because I don't really care. But everything else I'm fine with.
It's not the point that you don't care. I told you to watch it to at least be in a conversation.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, you bitch.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't
Anyway,
care. Everything else I'm
Anyway.
caught up on, but I didn't watch.
well, okay, shut up. We're not asking you no more. Now, one of the questions, I guess, what questions do you guys have about this first volume? Like, do you guys got any theories other than the number one being possibly her father? You guys got any theories on like anything from the first volume at all, or any like anything that you might be curious about with certain characters? Don't go all at once.
I don't like. I get why everyone is like kind of like trying to keep everything under the radar, but after seeing multiple deaths in one area at the same time, why are the cops being the douchebags that they are?
Because they're cops.
I mean,
I guess because what you got before that, Hopper was the one who handled everything, and he basically told them what they needed to know. And with him gone, I guess they're
There's no
trying to
anchor.
figure out. Yeah, there's nobody to feed them any information. They just were like mushrooms. They were fed shit and kept in the dark.
Yeah, but with Hopper, he was keeping everything on the wraps and investigating, while these people are like, we know who the killer is. We looking for him. We coming for you, and we go on this wild manhunt for this one person. And they even see that he has nothing to do with it, and they're still looking for him.
It's
Because they're
because that
Christians.
it's because that crazy idiot fake ass politician nigga on the basketball team want to run the New Salem witch trials like a little idiot, and they
Yeah,
like
man.
trying to calm the town down because they're ready to get their pitchforks out. Like, we've been tired of the stuff happening in this town. I'm like, y'all niggas got a funny way of showing
Now
it.
he knows. But instead of him saying anything, he
Mhm.
just stood in shock, and the cops are like, "Well, we still looking for this guy, so it don't matter."
That's right. They said, Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga.
I mean,
So what I found interesting about this episode is that they brought back they started like bringing back shit from like season 1 with Nancy reliving the fear of what's her name dying from the first monster that we saw in the series.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was crazy because I was like, yo, everybody forgot all about that shit, and
Nobody
next you know it comes out
nobody
of
forgot
nowhere.
about that shit.
I know,
Nobody
no,
forgot about that shit.
no, but like just no. I mean, true fans didn't forget about that shit because that was really fucked up. But like, I found it kind of cool how they paid more attention to. Well, they made the villain different, which is
Oh
good.
yeah.
But do you think he's the final villain, or do you think there's some higher hierarchy that's higher than him?
He's got to be the highest one because he was sent there, and he's the one that's been creating all the havoc since the very beginning.
Mm.
Because 11 was the one who opened the portal.
Yeah, within him, basically.
I loved how it was very like biblical the way like he was cast out and stuff like that. It was basically, and it didn't help that he was a redhead too. The cast out from like paradise, very biblical. Him like bodies getting falling down to this new world and just getting stripped of what he was and becoming something anew, type like Lucifer type shit. In this story. What about you, Black Caesar? What's your take on it? Do you have any insight?
Well, honestly, this was definitely a lot of previous seasons. I love how they're off the Robert Englund aside, Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street vibe. It's very much and paying homage to that. So that's really cool. And you can see how everybody's like going, evolved. Obviously, there's a lot of a lot of tension in relationships and strains, but it took off pretty well, man. I dug it. This was something that we've been like hankering for 3 fucking years and paid off. So
Facts.
I was very pleased.
Has it been 3 years since the last one?
Yeah, I didn't even know that. I forgot it was 3 years. I keep getting reminded.
Surprisingly, yeah.
That's why they so time jumped so quickly. But they even said season 5 is going to have a bigger time jump.
Well, that's because they're all getting older now.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they have to do the time jumps because they're going with these kids' puberty. And season 5 is supposed to be the ending of it all.
Correct.
Yeah.
they're
Probably when they
they're doing
graduate.
the it thing where they do the time jump.
Well, depending, because they're either going to do at the end of their high school year, or they're going to do when they're very much older, like in their adulthood.
Yeah, like it.
Nah, I don't think they'll go that far. They might do like their senior year because they're all like what, like sophomore, juniors now, or
And that's
something like
what
that.
they're sophomores now.
Yeah, definitely senior. Off.
So
Senior year.
it might jump to their senior year if anything.
I feel it makes more sense if they did it for the senior because then technically, you
Because
know,
somebody's gonna go down during their prom and all that stuff. You know, like
Yeah.
yeah, you know.
Ooh,
you want
11's gonna have a carry moment.
Ooh, maybe.
that would be interesting. That'll be interesting.
Well, technically, she already did
She
in
already
this
did.
season.
Remember when she smacked that
When
bitch
they-
in the face with the fucking
With the
roller
roller
skate?
skate?
Yep. That's what that bitch get from playing.
For real. They shoved that shake in her face and she was like, nope. I was like,
And
yo,
they recorded it.
Yep.
These niggas was on that World Star before World Star.
on VHS.
Exactly.
On VHS.
World Star VHS.
Oh man, but obviously this like. Oh, go ahead.
And that girl learned.
What?
Were you talking, Caesar?
Caesar, your shit went out like Max Headroom.
Oh no!
Like,
okay, I'm sorry. I think you might still have a delay because I'm all like, did he hear me?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. But
I
just found like like Black Caesar said, he's like this whole thing felt much darker. The death scenes were out of this world. You know, I could never imagine some shit happening like that. And then one of their own almost died.
almost.
Fucking
Almost
Max.
doesn't count.
True. But
And now I can't stop hearing that song everywhere.
I know.
Oh yeah.
I know.
That song is everywhere now.
Yep,
So I know it comes out in probably another week or two.
The 1st of July.
Okay. Oh, shit.
So
okay.
yeah, about another 2 weeks.
All right. So I know. So what is your? Do any of you have any predictions of what you might see in this one in the second volume?
The biggest Dungeons and Dragons battle we've ever seen in live action.
Wow.
I predict somebody's going to die.
One of them?
Somebody important might die.
Somebody's going to die.
I think maybe Steve.
Really?
Yeah. Steve might could die.
Steve, wow. What about you, Wednesday? Who do you think is gonna die?
Everyone. Maybe Murray.
Oh.
Maybe Murray.
Interesting.
Who's been great this season with his whole fucking deception.
All the side characters have been fucking awesome. Like what's his name? The surfer guy. I love him.
I've seen him in a lot of stuff. He's great. He's a great actor.
Him, Murray. I was like, Murray don't know no fucking karate. And he beat the shit out of that dude.
He beat the shit out of a lot of motherfuckers.
Yo, there's actually, if you look it up, there's actually video of him training.
Fuck out of here. Seriously?
Yeah. I saw right into that the other day. I was like, no way did he train. Yo.
Holy shit.
There's a video of him training. It looks terrible, but he's training.
All right. So moving on to Miss Marvel. Just from okay, hold up.
What are you doing, you weird guy with your finger? You okay?
Oh, Roundhouse, have you seen seen Miss Marvel, right?
Yes, I said I've seen everything besides that.
I'm just making sure.
But You just got here, so we're just
I'm just
going
making
over
sure.
things.
Okay. So none of us have seen the
Second
Cedric.
episode.
You didn't see the second one, right? The
Nope.
second episode yet? Okay, yeah. So all three of us haven't seen the second episode yet.
Neither have I.
Oh, okay, good. So let's
Then all
just talk
four
about
of us.
the first episode.
Yeah.
How did you guys feel about the first episode? I'll start with Roundhouse.
I think I've had this discussion with a man as a nickname. Shoot it in
Oh,
Jersey City.
What did I say before we got on? What did I say?
Shoot it in fucking Jersey City. Stop bullshit. It's all all gentrified now and shit. Act
that was
like
all Brooklyn, and we know it.
it was just fucking stupid as hell. Like on some real shit, I was just like, they ain't show Jersey City, the real Jersey City, until the end. I was like, oh, at the end. I was like, you motherfuckers. Other than that, I like this show for its authenticity. I've been around Middle Eastern families like that. They like that. Especially the mothers.
The mom was so funny, though.
The mom was on point.
I love the mom.
And it's scary too. It's scary to a fault. I'm like, oof. I'm like, the dad
Gotta
was
be authentic.
the dad was cool, and I was like, he works in IT. He has to be. I was doing all of it. I was like, he works in IT, doesn't he? I was like, he's the wacky dad that works in IT. And I think he does. Or he's some type of scientist or something like that.
Well, I know the best friend. He's hella smart.
Yeah, he's
also hella into old girl.
Oh yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's so into her, especially before he gave her those gloves.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I like the whole. I like the high school aspect of it. I think it's cool to have that back, especially now that Spider-Man ain't in high school no more. He in college.
Yeah, we need that. We need that coming of age.
Nah, that nigga's in poverty. He's not in college. Remember, he ain't getting.
Well, he was studying.
He's trying to get his GED.
Oh, he's smart. He'll get it.
He will. He got that good diploma.
Like just real quick. I think the next time we see Spider-Man, he's in college. But anyway, back to Ms. Marvel. I like the aspect of like she wanders, like her mind wanders, right? Daydreams. She's like, "Are you daydreaming right now?" I was like, yeah. Because I remember doing that shit in high school as well. Like, then the lesson plan, I want to know. I love that. I love the daydreaming. And I love how artsy it is, right? Like the colors are popping out of her out of her mind, and just it looks cool. I like. It kind
of almost reminded me of Homecoming in a way.
Yeah,
because it's very coming of age.
Yeah. I like that. Now I'll say I did not like some of the negativity that it got, which I almost expected it a little bit, and that's the problem I have. I almost expected it. It was the fact that people are like, I don't get it. I don't get her. Like what? Like she's like you're gonna like you don't get it because maybe you never been around Middle Eastern people and see how that family interacts the way they do. Like people just seem to just want to hate on shit just to hate on shit. And it's kind of annoying now. They just can't, like, it's one fucking episode. You just can't just let it.
What the hell is that?
That was Bruce Willis. Yeah, he called me. Things just can't be okay. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Just people just hate to hate.
People can't just accept things and just try to learn.
Right. Like first of all, it's a whole different culture that we haven't seen on. Well, besides Eternals, that's we saw
in Marvel. We haven't.
Yeah,
seen
the only time we saw was like Eternals with that
barely.
One. Yeah, barely. But this is a whole family.
Right.
The brother, the mom, the dad, the overbearing mom, the dad. Like the mom is like, "What are you doing with your life? Why are you not going to be a doctor or something?" Like she needs some validation for her to be something. And so it's like, yeah, I'm digging it. Right. And she doesn't want to, and she was like, "Do you want to be something or cosmic?" And she was like, "Cosmic." I love that shit. Why being ordinary? Fuck all that. I already have she's right. She already has a difficult time being who she is. and from what I see from that school that she's in, seems to be like mixed, but there's a hierarchy, which is the white girl. You know what I mean?
It's always the rich white girl. It always is, bro.
Where she live anyway? In
I-
Jersey City. Where she live in Jersey City? Does she live in the new condos? Right? Oh, the
Maybe, who
brownstone.
knows?
Probably the
She
brownstone.
in downtown, bro. Downtown Jersey
Yeah,
Yo,
City.
yeah,
seriously?
yeah,
Wait, seriously, you know what we should do? We should like, well, maybe you two, since you live the closest over there, you should literally go around and be all like, "All right, this is Jersey City, not the shit you saw in that show.
Word. Like
This is the school that they probably would have went to. That rich bitch, she probably lived in these condos, right?"
I'm saying though, like she probably lived downtown. She probably lived in some of the brownstones that's over there in Jersey City, which are expensive. Really, really expensive. But so yeah, I was just like, all right, cool. Like she's the hierarchy when it comes to popularity, apparently. So, and I think Ms. Marvel's bisexual. I'm not.
Oh, we don't know yet.
Yeah, because I felt some type of inkling, but I'm not gonna put that on her. Because
I understand.
But anyway, I liked it. I'm waiting to see the next episode. And it's 6 episodes or 8?
8, I think.
Fuck if I know.
Like
No.
I think in order for this show to be solidified, they have to have somebody like from the MCU just pop up.
Well, this is supposed to have direct connection to Captain Marvel too.
Well, yeah. I like. Well, because was it Rambeau? We only saw her in the show. She's not hasn't been in the movie, but they're gonna connect it to the Marvels. I get it.
Yeah. Rambo.
I just want to see.
She should be part of this, as well as possibly Brie Larson, but I don't think it's gonna be Brie. I think it's gonna be Monica.
Rambeau, yeah.
Monica might come down and be almost like how the scroll was in WandaVision. How the scroll came to visit her and told her someone wants to speak to you up there.
Yeah, maybe. We'll
So
see what
it's
happens.
gonna be full time. We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
Indeed.
Because we don't know. Because we don't know where Captain Marvel really is at this point.
Yeah, we don't. We only see glimpses, and she's always got to go every time she's on her little.
Like with every hero that we saw, almost like we know what happened with Hawkeye. We know what happened with Peter. We know what happened with Strange. We know what happened with Sam and Winter Soldier. Who else? And Vision, and
Wanda.
And Wanda. Yeah, so we know what's going on with them, right? But we don't know what's like going on with Captain Marvel, which is, when we get Thor, we'll get the movie.
Yeah, we'll know what happened to him. The only two people we don't even know anything about is one who are dead.
Yeah, and the Guardians.
Oh, and Vision too.
White Vision.
Yeah, White Vision.
Why he gotta be white?
No, because he was White Vision in the comics.
But Sir Winston, what about you? What did you like about the first episode?
I like how it was shot. They're getting better at like making these shows look like mini movies, which I appreciate. I like how it was a mix of Homecoming mixed with it reminded me also of Into the Spider-Verse with the animated captions here and there, the text icons, stuff of that nature. It was very choose your own adventure type shit where it's like, all right, let's see what we get into next. Wasn't Jersey City because one, I haven't seen a bike on a Jersey City bus in a minute, and what Jersey City bus driver is going to let your bike just get caught up in the damn door anyway?
Word, for real.
What an asshole! Write his number up and report him to NC Transit.
Right, he would have stopped. Like real Jersey City would stop.
But they can't do it. You know why? Because guess what? It's not New Jersey anyway.
You're right.
But other than that, like the character archetypes was good. It was the basic foreign family who always favors the son and the daughter. They expect different expectations for her, and then seeing how she fits in school, home life, and everywhere else, and to see her grow into this adventure we know that's gonna not only add to her coming of age story, but make it one that as
Cosmic.
us as a viewer. Yeah, make it cosmic. Make us as the viewer go on this journey with her and see how she grows after it, because she can't just thrust into superhero herodom and not worry about her life. So we're gonna see how she plays this balancing act and go forward and grow with her as a as a character. See how that goes. But I enjoy it. I don't know what anybody's complaining about, but as long as everyone has an asshole, they always have an opinion to fart out of. So we'll see how that goes in the next coming episode.
I like that. That was funny. As long as they got an asshole, everyone's asking.
Yep.
Man has no nickname.
I don't have no complaints with the show. It was great. I enjoyed it. I mean, I definitely enjoyed the coming of age, thing that they have in the background. Very similar to Homecoming. And I mean, again, it's nothing that we haven't expressed yet. I mean, I haven't seen much of Jersey City at all. They just keep saying the word Jersey City, but we ain't in Jersey City. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I live in Jersey City, and I ain't seen not one thing.
Not even the
You know what I'm
mall.
Like
Just the skyline.
Barely. They showed New
just
York.
just a skyline. That's all we've pretty much seen. And while that's cool and all,
No, it ain't.
I mean, we already know that this shit is based off of New York. It's not based off of anything else. So we should be able to see a lot more things, a lot more sightings of Jersey City, but we're not. They even had what was it?
Riverside.
The area where they were doing the shopping and they were getting all the clothes and stuff like that. That did not look anything like Indian Square.
No White Castle on the corner. I'm pissed.
The White Castle on the corner, no Journal Square signs,
No traffic.
No traffic. Like it looked like a regular street in New York.
Yeah, and it's nothing like that. I mean, they got an Indian. I mean, not for nothing. They do have like a Indian, a Middle Eastern like square in New York too. It's on Lexington, right? It's on Lexington Avenue, and I want to say Lexington and between 21st to like the 18th, right? And you see it like because nothing but Middle Eastern stores, and you smell the curry. It's a nice area, but it didn't even look like that. And I'm like, why y'all shoot it over there? Like if that was the case, but I don't understand why is it so hard for them to shoot in Jersey City. Granted, I can understand the traffic. I can understand that.
There's nowhere to go right now. If they would have shot something, it would have been a problem.
Right, but they could have shot the one in New York. Well, then again, that's Lexington Avenue. It could have been in traffic too.
Yeah. You know what? You know what made me laugh? What was it? Camp Lee, which is where I don't know if now I liked the whole idea of Avenger Con because it kind of brought me back to that god awful video game that should have been good.
Marvel's Avengers.
That's trash.
But I do like the idea of Avengers Con. It seems really cool. Now,
give it 2 years.
Now, I know. Now, what'd you say?
Yeah, it'll come.
Heroes and villains.
That was heroes and villains. It was garbage. I mean the idea of Avengers Con. Not what they showed us, because that did seem like.
I guarantee you, when Avengers Con does happen, it'll be at Jacob Javits Center, or they'll have a special event at the Edge, which is the Avengers Tower, anyway. Or
yeah, that would be interesting, actually. But now, was that in Jersey City or in Camp Lee?
That wasn't Camp Lee. They did take a bus, but I think they took a bus, but it looked like it was.
Because I was about to say Camp Lee is in South Jersey, according to the MCU Wikipedia.
But there is a base in the area. There is a small base near like the Statue of Liberty. I'm not even sure if it was over that way.
I don't know.
Because remember, the Statue of Liberty was supposed to have Captain America's, the shield.
Yeah, but that shield is long gone now.
Well, yeah. But you know what I mean? Like I think it was over in that area.
Exactly. Now the Shield got No Way Home.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
I think it was over there in that area. But I could be wrong. Because they never really gave a location, right? And to take a bus from where they were going, it
they
seemed like
never really gave a location of where it is.
yeah.
If
Like
they
they
did
said,
that, they would
it's
have to
in
prove that
Jersey.
it's not Jersey City.
Word. It's in Jersey. Like even the buses didn't look like Jersey. I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
Maybe it's in like a naval yard or something like that.
Well, the nearest
I don't know.
one. Well, the nearest one is
they had the Stranger Things experience at the Brooklyn naval yard, so maybe there was a naval yard in, I don't know. I'm just making shit up. I'm just making shit up.
Shit. If it's a naval yard, it's my naval where my dick is. This is bullshit. Talk about the naval yard.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This could also.
It is nice to have a jersey and superhero other than the Walk.
This could also. This could also bring upon that that act that they did for the young kids who ended up having powers.
Young Avengers.
The super registration act.
Oh, Sokovia Accords.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That. Yeah.
Well,
we never really got to see it, right? So we only got to see what it did to the Avengers, but we never got to see like how did they register heroes and stuff like that. So we never got to see it. That's the only thing I'm like kind of like.
Well, they did one for younger kids who are appearing with powers. So Miss Marvel, Spider-Man. So that could explain why Spider-Man is now in hiding or missing.
But we never got to see it though. Like that, we never got to see them put a place like Social Security. Like it's another division of Social Security offices. Like you got to go to the federal building to register the hero and shit. We never got to really see it.
I mean,
that's what this guy's doing. They brought back the guy from No Way Home, the guy who arrested Peter.
Yeah, because
he's gonna be a part of that. So using him, they can start all that.
Yeah, because that guy is a part of damage control.
He's a damage control agent.
So, yep. And I have a feeling he's thinking of something sinister about this, about Miss Marvel. And I do feel that things like She-Hulk will come into play after, since she's a part of a legal division for superheroes.
That's true.
Yeah, we'll see what they actually how they register. Yeah, we'll see how they actually register. Yo, Ned, thanks for the follow, Ned. Welcome to the stream. We'll see how they do it. How they register
Quick
heroes and stuff like that. Right.
Go for it.
Oh yeah. So I'm sure you probably was, giving a lot of shit to her about her like new augmented powers and it doesn't follow suit in the comic. Do you have a problem with that?
At first I did. I'll be honest.
Honestly?
Yeah, and then I read they said it was a cosmic band. I was like, problem solved. Okay, I'm good. Because the reason why is because if they said it was just some bracelet that gave her powers instead of the cosmic bracelet, I've been like, eh. But the also thing too is like the first time we see the
Negaband.
the Negaband, yeah. The first time we see like an actual Black Bolt is in Doctor Strange, right? But the thing about it is we don't have a Black Bolt in our universe, right? So
the Negaband, yeah.
Yeah, so we don't have
niggas I want to ban.
Yeah.
So we don't have we don't have the Triandrin mist. We don't have any of that, right?
Terrigen mist, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have any of that. And that's the thing too, like
not yet.
What happens to her when we get it, right? Does it like
right.
Like it's one of those things where it's like they
but then also don't forget this mystery of like her. Yeah.
I'll finish that.
But what about like her grandmother? Because she did serve. Yeah, grandmother. So that kind of leads to another little mystery right there of like what her lineage is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
so maybe has some sort of like cosmic connection that we don't know about. Another low key
the Eternals.
figure that has get reintroduced maybe into.
Maybe the Eternals.
I mean, because when I think of the bands, naturally that comes to maybe. I mean, but then also when you think of the band, Quasar comes to mind, who I'm sure will probably make an appearance because I mean that's Captain Marvel. That's Captain Marvel related. That's Captain Marvel related as well. So,
but it's also one band.
And
he only has one band.
Be another
two bands, so.
Kind of possibility.
But
we'll
also,
see.
We were.
Maybe she was part of the team.
Yeah, but also we were told that this is just the beginning of her powers. Her powers actually evolves into what they are in the comics eventually.
Yeah.
This is just like the stepping stone of her powers.
Yeah, which is cool. Because I think what's next for her is probably getting tall and walking. I think that's the big thing that she's probably going to be able to do, like grow big and start walking really tall and shit like that.
Probably. I think in the Marvels, that's when she's going to kind of expand, no pun intended, on her powers more.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Ned says in chat
anyone?
There's an opportunity to tie to the Eternals and Inhumans. I mean,
maybe even Shang-Chi.
Well, true. I mean, they are just as old.
Right.
Yeah. They're both thousands of years old. Inhumans, any.
Yeah. The rings. They don't have any type of origin so far, and we don't know where.
Fuck, you could tell.
Oh yeah, and we don't know where this. So far, the audience doesn't know where this band that she has comes from either yet, and those could be tied together, as a big cosmic thing. Of course.
We also don't know where the Shang-Chi the rings sent.
That's what I just said. Yeah.
They sent the signal out. We don't know where.
My money's on film. That's all I'm saying. My money's on film.
Yes.
He is cosmic, so.
You better change that motherfucker's name.
Nah, bro. No,
yeah, Fing Fan Foom. They got to do Hong Kong Fooey. This is the number one super guy.
Boy.
They had to change
really?
Jim McGrath was cosmic, so we had to get something else.
Hong Kong Fooey?
So wait. Ned says that in the Marvels, she definitely powers up with Carol Danvers as a battery to her light-based powers.
Huh. I mean, she does have the cosmic bands. I get it. It could work. Yeah. It could power her up to the point where she doesn't need the bands.
We gonna see.
Yeah, it's true. They could be it can just be for decoration.
Maybe when it's done using it,
I'll just wear this and
it goes off to something else. We don't know. We'll see. We'll find out.
Well, in any case,
we'll see.
Yeah. Well, in any case,
where'd you go?
Get a proper mentor.
That's true.
She'll have two. She'll have two, and
exactly.
From what I understand, I think Quasar is going to be introduced into the Guardians 3.
That makes sense.
Because I know they're doing. We all know they're doing. What's his fucking name? Adam Warlock, and I think they're doing Quasar as well. I think they're doing female version of Quasar, not male version.
Be right back.
Oh, the next generation.
Which gives Adam Warlock a love interest, basically.
Okay.
Oh, what is love interest? I thought it was love
introducing
the Moon Dragon, unless I'm wrong.
Maybe.
They might be going over Phase 5 this year too.
They might end up just Infinity Watch. Right. So I mean, hell, Blade's already in production. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. Well, when's Guardians 3 coming out? That's next year?
The beginning of next year.
Guardians is next year.
So we'll get more information on the cosmic
because they're having a
ready.
Christmas special come out before then.
And apparently, from what I read a month ago or 2 months ago, Nova is in the works.
Oh yeah,
and we're doing Richard Rider, which I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I'm okay with that.
I actually thought they were going to go for the new team.
Yeah, Sam. Yeah, I don't know. Sam would have been too soon because remember, his father was a Nova Corps member, right?
Yeah.
So they could have did like some his father was a Nova Corps, because his helmet's kind of passed down like almost lineage in a way.
Well, D23 is in September, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So they'll probably.
I figured the young are already getting like bites. I think so.
Yeah, so they'll probably announce Phase 5 then, because we're almost done. We're almost done with Phase 4.
Yeah.
Are we though?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have She-Hulk, we have the Guardians,
we have Thor,
Captain Marvel, Thor, Blade will be next year,
Black
Guardians
Panther
will be next year,
Black Panther. Still got that. Yeah.
Well, Black Panther would be Phase 5.
No, but Black Panther will come forever
Phase 4.
No. Yep. That's the last one to come out this year.
Well, yeah, because So okay, Ned says because if you look at how her powers trigger at the con, it was an excuse of light flashing. She's absorbing. Oh, so it would make sense. Carol's powers would power her up, and let's not
forget Monica.
Yeah, Photon. Yeah. So I mean,
we won't.
But also like how her powers started to activate. It almost looks something similar to Shang-Chi, how he was, but his seemed more fluid. Hers seemed more like almost like armor in a way.
Right. Well,
right.
It's weird with Shang-Chi stuff.
It is weird, but
because now we don't know what he's doing. Like when my question is like we don't know what's going on with him. When is he there? Why wasn't he there with Wong during Doctor Strange, or was it
because I have a feeling that he's not there all the time. They were just there to look at the rings, and then they said, "Okay, you can go back home, and we'll call you when we need you." Type thing.
Maybe I don't know because I think I don't know because Wong knew a lot of information about it because we didn't realize like he's Sorcerer Supreme, right? Like,
but he also really didn't know much. He didn't know. He knew they were old. He just didn't know like where they came from.
Right. Yeah.
They were older than the universe, basically. So that's kind of telling you something.
We got plenty of those guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We'll
can I just say though that the dad wearing that fucking Hulk costume, I felt so bad for him when she said no. I was like, oh man. Yeah, Wong should be in She-Hulk. That's right, because Abomination.
I hope we get Matt Murdock in there. I hope.
Maybe, but this is also
Wong's going to be in there. He's going to be in there.
But this is also in San Francisco, unless they're
no, it's in
New York. This is not in New York. She-Hulk. Nope, it's in the West Coast.
I mean,
we might get Ant-Man.
Yeah. Then. I was going to say, well, Shang is there. Shang and Ant-Man are both in that area.
Shang-Chi,
a
podcast. Ant-Man's doing a podcast for crying out loud. That shit is amazing.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But that goes to show you that how everybody knows what happened, because Ant-Man's basically telling everybody what happened.
Yeah, I mean,
and also to kiss his ass because he saved the day through his time heist.
Yeah,
Damn
truly.
right.
It's like my plan worked. You're welcome.
He was like, we Back to the Future this
Yes.
shit.
Oh yeah, he said Abomination's gonna
Right?
be the main staple. That's right, because Abomination's prison is it
The
Alcatraz?
raft.
The raft, right?
Raft, yeah.
It's a raft. Raft. Yeah.
That's where they sent Tritch's bitch ass.
Home
Yep.
of a lot of.
Yeah.
And they said that. And they said that.
God.
They did say that when they do the Daredevil show again, they're like basically the characters are literally kind of starting where it left off.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting.
On season 3.
Very. How I don't
That's
know.
fine with me, as long as they bring the same guy for Bullseye. Bring him back, please.
Yeah, he was great. He was great. The only thing I don't like about the whole Hawkeye thing is, even though it was great because it was part of my favorite Daredevil story, the thing I didn't like was the fact that random Haley Steinfeld was able to defeat the Kingpin with chick arrows. Kiss my ass.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
Damn.
Much.
Oh yeah, Miss Marvel does take. Yeah, so Miss Marvel takes place like in 2025, 2026. So yeah, it takes place about a year after Endgame.
Oh, great! So we'll have time to catch up.
Which I would think takes place.
Most of civilization.
So Hawkeye and Miss Marvel take place around the same time.
Pretty much.
Because Hawkeye was basically a year after Endgame, I guess, as well.
What? Oh, also
based off of the championship.
Wasn't No Way Home also in?
I think maybe.
Because it was around Christmas time, and I saw Spider-Man flying around, swinging around. So I thought,
so Spider-Man stuff, Spider-Man's thing. Damn, Spider-Man thing, movie and Hawkeye stuff happened around the same time.
Which means Miss Marvel happens probably in the summer before that, or the fall after that. Sorry, or the fall before that. No, the fall before that.
Yeah.
Wow. Young Bucks are new tag champ.
I saw.
He watching. I seen him watching.
Yo, someone just speaking of Marvel and Stranger Things, someone just sent me a picture, and it says, "Is it just me, or wouldn't Steve from Stranger Things have been a good Peter Parker Spider-Man?" And then someone commented,
"You know what?
Nah, because he got a square ass head, so he'll look like a Funko Pop with the mask on."
Oh shit!
Damn.
And then they said that Miles Morales would be that other square dude.
Holy shit!
Someone was like, Miles Morales should be that square dude, that other dude with the square head.
Okay, so moving on to the boys.
Oh, yeah.
What do you guys think of the
snap.
three episodes that came out, or four? Four.
We're 4 now.
4.
It's 4 now.
So what did you think about the 4 episodes that has come out so far?
All right.
Go ahead, Caesar.
I'm traumatized.
The first 5 minutes of the first episode.
Was that the dick thing?
Yes, it was. Fun fact, they built a 20-foot penis on the set. They built one to do that shot.
No way.
Yes, they did.
What?
Don't worry, folks. They're trying to get more notes for Bros Inside.
I
see.
All right, cool.
Yeah, that was.
I don't get it.
That first episode was the jumper, man. That was
okay.
Word.
Right, man, you enjoy the boys. I don't want to spoil it for you.
The Boys was fun. Wait. Here's where I bounce. I have to sit and watch it. Ned, go watch The Boys right now. You ain't doing nothing.
That's what I told him. That's what I told him.
Yeah, like so The Boys was fun. I that was crazy though. Like just the penis thing. I was just like, where are we going with this?
That's 2 episodes already with penis related things because that last episode, this chick killed all those dudes inside that room with dildos.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, the female. Yeah.
Because at first I was like, what is that? And then I was like, oh, she's killing them with dildos. That's crazy.
Later, y'all.
Yo, man. Stan Edgar is really the boss, bro. That's all I gotta say. That dude just so smooth and got Homelander on a tight ass leash.
Yeah, he did.
Dude.
And even when Homelander had that whole thing of, oh, I got everything. So, and he's still looking at him like, are you sure about that?
Yeah, he was on some Drake shit. I got everything. I got everything.
But one of the coolest things he said, though,
I cannot explain.
How about when he said, like, you're not a hero at all, you're a product.
Yeah,
bad product.
Yeah,
right. That was the coldest shit I have ever heard.
Listen, I think what he said in the comics was way worse. I believe
He did, but Giancarlo
delivered
as best as he could. He just told him straight up. He was like, "Listen," he's like, "Where would he even go?" He's like, when he told him like the bottle of insecurities that you call yourself a soul. I'm like, damn, man, he just
bottled insecurities
that you call yourself a soul, the bottomless pit. Yeah, I'm like, damn, it's true.
Like he made my stomach. I was like, oh fuck. Like
he just put the butter on that shit.
Yeah, for real.
He's like, you're a product, a bad product. I was like, wow.
And then
I'm waiting for him to turn into Esteban.
I mean,
Esteban.
He's just Gus, but in a superhero league. That's all.
Hey, Esteban was the first.
No, you're right. No, Gus. No, Esteban was the first. Boss, supposedly, and then he evolved.
That's right, little homie.
Like, hey, I'm gonna put it past it on your.
We got played in that last episode, so
Sure enough, did.
How you? Okay, let me ask this question. How you guys feel about the female, feeling the way she feels? Like, I don't want to kill people no more.
I feel sorry for her.
And the fact that they shot the whores, who she was like, she killed the bad guy. She killed the guy, right? Or the trafficker, and they shot her. And they're like, oh, sorry. And they're like, she's like, no, don't worry. Like, stop. Don't worry about this and that. And she said she felt like a monster because they were scared of her more than they were scared of the guy that was about to put his neck.
You just punched holes through like 5 dudes with dildos.
Correct. Because with those guys, there was a threat of violence. They probably got smacked up a couple of times. But yeah, just like Man Has No Nickname just said, they just got stabbed with a bunch of dildos, and she was cracking necks and everything. So they're like, is she gonna come for us? Is she killing everybody?
She killed she killed all the guys in that room.
Yeah,
with dildos.
With dildos.
Is she gonna fuck us?
Long dildos.
That was wild.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Just punching holes straight through dudes. Put that one right through his head. I was like, bruh, what is that? At first, I was like, well, I thought it was like some type of like a rod or something that he was just gonna like start beating the girls with. And then when I saw the shape, I was like, oh, those are dildos.
So were the guys that you killed.
So they were. So they were.
My man got
So how do you guys feel about Soldier Boy?
Well, we just I mean the you mean the flashback? Or when we actually got to see
overall. Soldier Boy.
I dig
I'm waiting.
Captain America.
Yeah. I'm waiting to see more.
I like how they're all they're all dickhead versions of like the superheroes we love.
Right.
Oh yeah.
That was so cool.
Except Butcher,
Oh.
he's like he's still the Punisher.
Yeah, a
Like,
British
he's
Punisher.
the British
Yeah,
The
Punisher.
Punisher
but
and
think
Manchester
about it.
Black.
But think about it though. He's worse than the Punisher. The Punisher, even though people don't think so, Punisher actually does have rules.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Butcher doesn't have any rules.
Yes. He's kind of like British Negan in a way too. He's a little bit like Negan.
Yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Hey,
Like
Al,
the-
how'd you feel about Black Noir being black?
That was the only time I was like, why? That was the only time I was like, why are you doing this to me? Like, I didn't need to see his fucking face. He needed to be black. I needed that whole storyline to reflect the comic books a little bit. I was like,
It wasn't
no.
gonna.
They weren't gonna make a clone of him.
I was like,
no.
They weren't gonna do a clone of him because it would have hindered way too much still on Homelander when he already has the child. So
By the
And
way,
they already changed the whole thing anyway.
By the
so
way,
it wouldn't have made sense.
they didn't do the one thing they didn't do was the baby eating thing, which was fucking insane.
I don't think they would have went that far, bro.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
like
walking into penises is one thing. Eating babies is another.
Yeah.
Yeah. They can do that on anime, not on a show.
Black Noir eating babies, and then it's Homelander eating babies.
I saw, unfortunately.
It's fucking crazy. But I want to see what they do now, right?
Damn, I have not read these comics. They eat babies?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta watch they even got like I think a 3-part series called I forgot what it's called.
Herogasm.
Oh yeah.
Where they all go on a fucking vacation and fuck each other on an island. It's
I know about that.
insane.
Homelander flew naked. Just
and then took out a plane.
Yeah.
Because if you go to Comicstorium, you could probably watch the entire series of.
No, I got it for him.
Oh, for nickname, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I know you got it.
So there's one part in there where he goes Homelander's, by the way, is bisexual apparently.
Yeah,
he's everything sexual. I don't know what the fuck he is.
I think
he's a trisexual. He'll try anything.
Yeah, he's literally Captain Hero. You remember from Drawn Together?
Yeah, I remember.
Oh wow!
Think about it.
That's a throwback.
Save yourselves. Like, wow. But Homelander's like Captain Hero, just amped up to another power. He's in the comics, he fucked Soldier Boy.
That's right. Oh my god.
That's why they had they wanted to use Soldier Boy for the show a little bit differently though. Because someone was asking me at work, they was like, yo, I know Soldier. They was like, well, how was Soldier Boy in the book? I was like, yo, Soldier Boy was a pansy, bro.
Oh yeah, he was a pussy. Hardcore.
And he got taken out. I think he was killed in like the next issue or something like that after they introduced him.
Oh, yeah, courtesy of Butcher.
It was like this. It was.
Oh yeah, courtesy of Butcher. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. But it was because in the original, in the comic, they were part of a group, and I think they were part of
Payback.
Payback. And what happened is they have a lot of the characters are still the same from the TV show that from the comic. Black Noir was still part of them and all that stuff. But Soldier Boy was like, he's a big pussy.
Yes, he is.
Like, he's a big pussy in the comics.
Everybody stepped all over him. Everything.
Yeah.
He was a weenie.
He was a bitch. As everybody else, he was straight up a bitch.
Facts.
But I think Jason Alex gonna change that. Is gonna be changed that whole shit.
Clearly.
I think that's what Gunpowder was in the show.
Yeah.
Because remember how what Butcher mentioned the whole harassment thing and everything, and you were his little, dick toy and all this other shit. Yeah. I think that's what Gunpowder was in the show. He was basically Soldier Boy from the comics.
So there's another character in the Boys comic where he's the Iron Man of the Boys comic, and he gets hard every time he sees his sidekick. like bend over and shit like that. Like, yeah, it like man, I'm thinking of you. It gets very kind of crazy too.
Yeah.
Very. They even have a Stan Lee, Jack Kirby character in there.
Oh no!
They're actually Paul Reiser is actually that character in the show.
Well, that's funny. That's funny.
They showed a picture of him saying that he's the Stan Lee character of the boys, and so he's supposed to be introduced sometime later on in the
because he knows
show.
everything. He knows everything.
I was literally just reading that.
The thing is too is like I'm kind of shocked that like we don't know how Mother's Milk parents died, but I'm kind of shocked that
he said Soldier Boy because the
Soldier Boy killed his parents.
Yeah, Soldier Boy killed his parents. I'm just saying I'm kind of shocked that MM doesn't have powers. I'm just shocked.
Not yet.
Like I said, it's an adaptation. They're gonna change it.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be the same.
Right. I mean, Butcher just got powers now when he had them like all along in the book.
So did Huey.
Yeah, Huey too.
And just to clear it up, how Huey got powers, he didn't inject himself. It was Butcher throwing up on him, and he swallowed all that shit in his mouth.
Oh,
so
think about it. Remember the episode before when he threw up? He threw up all over Huey, right? It was in his face and his mouth, and he's like, "What the fuck?" And now remember, and then the previous episode right here, like he was like scared and shit, and then his power just activated. He punched a hole through it. He's like, "Oh, sorry." So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I figured
because they did have power. Like Butcher and Huey did have. Butcher had strength, right? You can still punch him and stuff, but he had strength. Huey had strength.
Same thing.
The boys pretty much all had strength, superhero strength. Except the female, she was strong. She could heal.
Can't heal no more.
Yeah, no more.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
I don't want them to kill her off though, man.
They're not gonna kill her off.
No, they're gonna kill her off.
They better not.
I was gonna say
my nigga did an optic blast.
If you read the comic, we know how they all die.
Of course.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And I'm waiting to see that. Like,
I don't think they're gonna do that though.
I want to see if they change it up.
I'm looking forward to yeah. I mean, I'm sure we're still going to get a conversation between Mother's Milk and the Butcher. That's regardless. I mean, they've been at each other's throats like for a minute. So
yeah. But the only thing is that his daughter is not a teenager, right? In the comic, she's a teenager, and she's off doing some horse shit. Yeah, that's the difference. This girl, she's like 5 or whatever.
She's like at least 10.
Yeah.
So
I'm waiting to see what they do with. I meant to ask, did you guys like the animated cartoon?
Oh, Diabolical.
I actually did not see that.
I didn't watch it.
I didn't see
the greatest one for me is when they did the actual comic book characters and shit. I was like, oh my god, they did it! You actually get to see Huey and Butcher and like.
Another thing. When you find out who Huey's father, when you see who Huey's father is that he's talking to, it's fucking Simon Pegg.
Simon Pegg.
Basically, the fucking person that
Huey is based off.
That was based off of the Huey character.
Yep.
But he got too old to play it when they finally did the series, so they were like, "All right, cool, this guy will do."
Yeah, that was a nice touch.
So how you guys? So speaking of the boys, how you feel about what's her name? San Edgar's daughter or supposed daughter. What's her name? Victoria.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How you guys feel about her? Because on some real shit, she just killed one of her best friends.
She's diabolical.
She was like, pop, pop,
his whole jaw went away.
I mean,
that threw me off a bit, but again, I don't really know much of it, so.
I'm sorry. Do you really think she could take on Homelander?
No,
we don't know the extent of her powers. We see them work on. We see them work on humans. We never seen them work on superheroes.
Yes, we did. She killed Shockwave.
Yeah,
she killed Shockwave.
She killed Shockwave, blew his head clean off.
Shockwave was
the guy who ran against A-Train before he got his heart attack.
Yeah. She killed him?
Yeah. She killed him in Congress. He was there.
Oh shit, she did.
Yeah,
Damn.
that was the last
I
mile
don't
he was
remember
doing.
that. Why did I
Yeah,
not remember
that was the last
And
mile.
she killed her friend, who was a soup.
The last
So
mile.
that?
that's his autobiography.
So how
Oh,
you feel?
shit.
So do you guys feel that A Train betrayed them?
It's either that or Homelander heard everything.
I think Homelander's lying. I think it was the Deep. I think it was the Deep because the Deep is a bitch. He's like
Oh yeah,
that was some gruesome ass shit though. He's like, eat it. Eat the
oh
fucking
yeah.
Yeah.
This
I was like,
motherfucker.
oh, when he was like, oh, he's praying. I was like, oh, that's so wrong. Like, that was wrong.
He's
He's
like,
like,
I
he's
know this
praying.
guy.
He's like praying. He's praying, and then you just see the ink. I was like, oh,
nasty.
Hell
he ate
yeah,
his own
that was
guy.
such a fucked up scene.
Word.
I was such yeah. And what's up with his girl though? I thought she was like on his side.
She
Who
is.
is this bitch? Like, is she
She's
paid
trying to
for?
make sure. She's trying to make sure he gets back in.
But
And
he's
he
in
did.
now. But
Correct.
he's in now.
You think he did it by himself? She probably was helping this nigga the whole way.
And now she like kind of controls him in a way, right? She
Not controlling him, she's feeding him, so that way he gets actual points, so he's not like a laughing stock, which he still is.
I think it was the Deep that heard that kind of snooped in on A Train, and then told.
But how? He wasn't in the elevator.
I think A Train was doing something, right?
Nah, I think A Train betrayed their ass.
I don't know.
More than likely.
I don't think so.
He is an ass kisser of Homelander. We've seen that time and time again.
I don't know if it was A
No
Train.
matter how much he hate him, he know he can't beat his ass.
For real.
But he also can't run. Right.
Yeah.
Now.
Which is even more of a reason for him to be a tattletale.
Yo, speaking of the fact, he was like, "You're so fucking fat right now. Get your fat ass out of here." I was like, "God damn!"
Because he's just trying to hurt his ego.
Yeah,
Yep.
Really. He's like, you look disgusting. You're fucking fat. You're fucking fat
but that chick played him out when she was like, "Yo, like this is what we need to do."
Mm-hmm.
And then she just looked at the Deep and was like, "Yeah." And he said all that shit, and he's like, "Yeah, nah, you're good." The Homelander was like, "Nah, this meeting is wrapped up." A-Train was like, "What the fuck? You sabotaged me, bitch!"
Oh shit!
He's like, "You punched me in the gills? Oh, low blow."
Oh man, but it's been really good. I can't wait for the next episode.
Yeah, definitely.
Man, that's gonna be wild.
It is.
So, last but not least, Kenobi.
My man.
Like we said, most of us haven't. One of us haven't seen it, which is
I haven't seen today's episode now.
None of us have seen today's episode.
Oh,
and well, only Black Caesar. So we won't talk about today's episode, Black Caesar.
All right.
Because I haven't seen it yet either.
No problem.
And so Wednesday hasn't seen any of Kenobi.
Correct. So I'm gonna mute myself and eat the rest of this chicken. I'll see you guys in a moment.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So, I'm gonna start first with this. Kenobi is an amazing love letter to Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor.
Yes.
Like, I feel that because both of them, actor-wise, they were basically kind of falling out of sync with the whole Star Wars things because Star Wars fans are toxic as fuck. And the direction that they're doing with like new characters like Reva is awesome. I love Reva. I think she's dope. And I'm very excited to see what more stuff that we see her in. Hopefully she's in other, like maybe some type of a spin-off for herself or something like that. because I feel that Moses Ingram is a really dope actress. Not gonna lie, and she deserves way more credit than she gets. You know, because again, Star Wars fans suck.
Don't they though?
Emotional damage.
Correct.
Exactly.
So I'm going to throw Kenobi on the floor to you guys. Man has no nickname. Go first, please. Tell me how did you feel about the episodes that you've seen so far, which would be 4.
So far, so good. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying seeing what happened, and I'm not sure, but I think the kids that were able to get away in the beginning, that was a precursor to the new show that they're gonna do.
Yeah. Which one?
The Skull Crew or something like that.
Sorry.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be about 4 kids that go off and they're on their own little journey, so they stick together. So I'm pretty sure that's what that alluded to in the very beginning. The young Padawans that were in training,
right?
They were the ones who got away. So that might be that. But I think the only thing that I loved so far is that we got that small battle between Kenobi and Darth Vader.
Oh man, confrontation, love it.
That was beautiful. Just the suspense behind it. You saw Kenobi turn on his saber. Then Darth Vader pops out of nowhere in the background, all black. Red saber goes off. They're fighting each other. Oh man, that was I was geeking out when I saw that. I was like, yes, they're fighting.
I love, as my fiance says, I love dark Star Wars. This shit is dark as fuck.
For real.
Like the shit Vader did with those townspeople.
Brutal.
Man, oh man.
He literally choked the boy out, killed the father, and then killed the mama. No, the mama's alive.
And then he dragged a random ass woman. Yep.
He was a straight up pimp.
Yep.
Come here, bitch.
And then he was gonna kill that couple that was hiding behind the thing until he sensed Kenobi. Turned around, Kenobi wasn't there. I was like, yo, you damn right, your ass better be gone.
For real.
I think this is the first time we've seen Kenobi actually scared.
Because he hasn't been around anybody like that in over 10 years.
He knows how dark that force was, and he felt it again because he thought he was dead.
Mm-hmm.
So once he felt his presence, he was like, "Oh, I gotta take a shit." You saw that, right? He looked so sick. He was like, "Oh shit, is that him?"
And as soon as Reva said, "Oh yeah, Anakin is alive," he was like, "What?
What?" Oh, his mind was blown, dude.
Oh, hell yeah!
I love how they brought back damn it, I just had his name.
Hayden Christensen?
No. The guy who does Vader's voice.
Oh, James Earl
Jones. There you go. Yeah. It just brain fart. James Earl. I love how they brought him back so they can get Vader's voice in.
Fun fact, though. Fun fact, they mixed Hayden Christensen's voice and James Earl Jones to get like certain because James Earl Jones he's a bit older, so he probably can't
older.
Yeah, so he can't do like yelling and stuff like that, which is what Vader is like kind of doing in this. So they merged the two voices together. So Hayden Christensen is speaking the same lines as James Earl Jones. And certain lines that he's like raising his voice high, they kind of merge both voices together and amp up James Earl Jones' voice. so it can. So James Earl Jones. So it sounds like James Earl Jones is actually yelling as high as Hayden Christensen is.
Right.
They're using
It's so
AI to match it. That's dope.
it's so
That's
cool
dope.
how they're doing that.
Audio magic.
I just
Gotta love it.
I just looked it up. Yo, James Earl Jones is 91 years old.
Holy hell!
That's insane.
Damn, the force is strong with him. Jesus.
Word.
I mean, yeah, it's true. It's true. 91. God damn.
Exactly.
Yeah,
He was the king of the Zamunda, and he was the badass of the galaxy.
Yep.
AKA, I call him the intergalactic Shona for Harlem. He walks up in there, I'm the baddest. Shona.
And Hayden Christensen was the body of he was one
He's
of
like,
he was the main body of Vader in the show. There is like a stunt double that they do have that they use, but they went like a lot of people got so pissed. Tons of people are getting so pissed because they feel that Hayden Christensen's not being used enough in the show and all this other shit. And I'm all like, guys, give it time.
yeah, what do they want the nigga to do? He's ashy as fuck in that cocoa butter armor that he's got to wear because he got burned because he got burned to death because he didn't listen to his big brother and told him not to jump off that step, and he went down like fucking Turbo.
Don't try.
He went down like Turbo in fucking Electric Boogaloo. I got your lunch, but he cut his fucking arms and legs off. Dumbass nigga. So I have the high ground.
Exactly. Yeah, you're absolutely right. But now a lot of people some people are saying that they're they're hindering too much on Reva so much and not on the show that it's actually based on.
You know damn well why they saying that.
Of course.
We all
and
do.
That's and it's also the reason why these dumbass fans are hating on her so much too.
So can I just say one thing before you continue?
Please go ahead.
I don't even want to call them fans. I don't.
You're absolutely right.
I don't want to call them fans because when it came to Finn, they were saying the same shit. When it came to Rose, they got her to get off fucking Twitter or any social media because they like just came after her for no fucking reason. God. I can't call them fans. And I'm it's one thing. It's almost the same exact complaint we got when it came to Catwoman in the new Batman when they had a problem with her.
Yeah.
It's always when there is a black character, right? Like people complain, why you gotta change the character to black or whatever case may be.
Because Hollywood is whitewashed. That's why.
Just make a new character. Okay, well here's a new character. She's an Inquisitor. She's black. What the fuck you complain about now?
Yep.
The fact that she is black. What the fuck?
They complain because she exists.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
And not for nothing, the sister's doing her fucking thing.
Yeah.
She is she's a method actor. Actually, I think she did Broadway and some other things, but she's just acting how they want her to act. She's acting like she's
doing her job.
Yeah. Did she do any research on a character that they just made? I'm just saying, like, Reba is not a new character. She's not an established character, right? There's plenty of sisters and whatnot. I mean, in Fallen Order, what was it? The 9th sister that we got to see, and the 2nd sister, and Reba's what? The 3rd. This is the first time we got to see the 3rd sister. So, like, shut the fuck up. Like sometimes I just like shut the fuck up. Like I just want to, I just want to be someplace on the wall, just manifest, be like, shut the fuck up. Like to the geeks and gamers and the Canisones and the Quarring and all those motherfuckers who say they're supposed to Star Wars fans. I just want to be like, shut the fuck up. That's it. I just want to tell them to shut the fuck up. But I enjoy the show. The show's great. It's good. I like what Reba's doing. I mean, we still don't know her motive behind Obi-Wan. She's just saying, I want Obi-Wan. Maybe she wants
but I
Maybe
have
she wants the Force. Maybe she wants some dick. I don't know.
I have a feeling she's just using. She might be now. Of course, most people who are seeing this now, you probably already know the answer to all this, but we haven't. So except for Black Caesar, but I have a feeling that it's not. She only wants Kenobi because Vader wants Kenobi. She wants to be in favor of Vader.
But how does she want Kenobi?
She don't want him like that.
Doesn't she? Isn't her main goal to become Grand Inquisitor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only reason why. I mean, if you really look at it, if she gets her hands on Kenobi and serves him on a silver platter to Darth Vader, she gets that promotion off rip.
Ulterior motive.
True. But you know one thing about it though, Vader is a very good liar, and he's known for altering the deals.
Yes, and as of right now, he is on a major rampage.
Very much.
Oh yeah.
And
he hasn't had years to cool down and then have Luke in the picture. You know what I'm saying? He's still hot as fuck from Kenobi destroying.
Even though it's 10 years.
So I just want to explain this. Okay. What? So this Vader that you see in Kenobi, right? This is the Vader you see in the comics, right?
Yeah.
Like, cause there's a huge gap between new Revenge of the Sith and New Hope. Yeah, and New Hope, right? And Vader for his first 10, 12, 15 years, he was on a fucking rampage. Like, there's a reason why they feared him even more, because he just went through shit without hesitation. He just didn't care.
So yeah, remember, in between Revenge of the Sith and New Hope, it's only 19 years have passed.
Yeah. He cooled down a little bit. He cooled down a little bit, like in the last like 3 years, like 17, 18 years. Like, he was just like, all right, I'm cooled down. I got this shit. I run this shit. But any Jedi, like, if you realize, like, during New Hope, there is no Jedi. There,
yeah, because he eradicated them all.
He went through a rampage, and mind you, there's no Inquisitors at all. Neither, they're all dead at this point.
Basically,
he's like, it's just me, niggas, just me.
That's probably why he didn't wild out so much, because he's like, I got really nobody to oppose me, so let me cool the fuck out.
I mean, because technically, think about it this way: he doesn't want anybody in the way of his ultimate plan, which is to kill Palpatine.
Sure.
And get more cocoa butter. Because technically, he wants to kill Palpatine for what he did to him, because he knows that he tricked his ass.
Yeah, he is still the chosen one. Regardless, he's still the chosen one.
He's just trying to find, because throughout 19 years, he's been trying and trying and trying to kill this emperor so bad.
The Emperor's like a bad mosquito you've been trying to get, and that motherfucker never lands. You like, shit! You start breaking shit everywhere. You start breaking shit everywhere trying to kill the mosquito, and then somehow the mosquito leaves, right? And you like, fuck you. You broke your shit. Then somehow, one hot day, that mosquito returned, bigger and stronger, looking at you like, what's up? I'm gonna suck your blood. Then you like, all right. You come at it, and you swack his ass. That's what Vader is. That's what Palpatine is. He's that annoying mosquito.
But
you just described the One Punch Man episode.
Did I? Damn, did I? Damn.
Yeah.
Now a lot of people also getting mad at the fact that, oh, you killed the Grand Inquisitor on the second episode. Knowing Disney, they are not gonna retcon that shit. Something's gonna happen.
True, I don't know what.
That was only the second episode, and people started fucking freaking. I'm like, guys,
you know what it is, though, right?
You got like 4 more episodes to go. Would you just wait?
The problem is that, Disney has a habit. Disney Star Wars has a habit of retconning a couple things, right? They do. They have a track record for it now, but even in this, I was kind of like, when I saw it, I was like, what the fuck? Like, hold up. Where's Kanan? I was like, where's Canaan? Like no Israel, no Canaan. You know, like none of no. Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah, but technically, wasn't Rebels done during Disney Star Wars
It
when
was
Disney took over Star Wars?
in the midst of it. It was right in the middle.
Yeah, I feel it was. So
think so.
that's why I didn't think they were gonna retcon nothing.
Right, but I think the fact about it is like we see what happened to the Grand Inquisitor, right? From Rebels, but also too, we're supposed to get more information about Ezra in the Ahsoka show. So I'm kind of like yeah, it's more than one of those things. I'm like, okay, so he lost the battle to what's his Kanan, but he let himself go and die.
Yeah,
But
because he didn't want to get his ass killed by Vader or tortured by Vader.
Yeah, I almost forgot you guys were talking about Kenobi because as soon as this nigga was talking about Kanan, I said 50 Cent is in Star Wars? What is going on? He's running up on niggas. He's running up on niggas trying to get their midichlorians.
Oh my god!
And then he started talking about Israel. I said Israel's on the hunt. DC about to fire that nigga.
Oh crap!
Doesn't want to do it.
I'm sorry, you know I'm fucking it, man. I love you, dude.
I know. The thing is, I don't know what exactly. I don't know. Like, I don't think he's dead because we saw in. Well, then again, that's the past. That's the future. Because the robotics thing, like I'm thinking about. What's the fucking shit? Boba Fett, where they had the robotic. I'm thinking like that. I'm like, well, that was the future, right? That's the future. And
but remember the Empire, they are way ahead in technology and stuff like that.
Yeah, because they were the only technology.
Correct.
So I mean, I don't know. I don't think he's dead. The only thing I said that's not the Grand Inquisitor because his head is like round and the Grand Inquisitor's head is.
Like, that's animation though, bro.
I'm just like wrong head.
Don't be like them people.
Like wrong head. His head ain't right.
It's like don't do this.
But
he stabbed him.
Anyway.
He stabbed him in the gut. He was like, "Oh, bitch, I'm hungry." Oh, bitch, I'm fucking hungry. God damn it.
But anyway, I feel that we've gotten everything squared away with everything. So we got all that squared out. I do want to say a couple of things, really quick things. They're not really, well, they are pieces, but probably for another day. Apparently, Marvel and Kevin Feige are having fisticuffs. And and Kevin Feige's been in talks with DC, joining them, possibly. It's rumor. I'm not saying it's true. It's rumor, but it's something to think about.
Fair enough.
Also, did you guys hear that Disney is willing to pay Johnny Depp $301 million to return to his the Pirates series?
He don't want it.
That's
he don't want it.
That's the
I don't blame him.
He don't want it. He said it. They already offered him $300 million to come back, and he said no.
Like you didn't believe
that was a big slap in the face.
Yeah, they made the mistake by getting rid of him before even doing anything.
Yeah,
Warner Brothers kept Amber Heard until she lost,
which is stupid. Yeah. They should have got rid of her from the jump.
Well, listen to this.
Now they have to write her out a check because she did all the work. And then they're gonna erase all of her scenes out, but she's still getting paid.
Bro,
apparently they're redoing all. They're looking for someone now to redo all her shots.
Yeah, bro, listen.
Emilia Clarke.
They cut all her scenes down from like however much she was in the movie to like 30 minutes.
Emilia Clarke. She has so much chemistry with Jason Momoa.
Yeah, just like old times.
Yeah. Except
in DC.
no butt rate. That's all.
Well, they can't find Israel Miller, right? Because apparently he's on a run with an 18-year-old.
Yeah, didn't he supposedly
he ran? You just said it. He ran to the Star Wars universe. I can't find it, nigga.
Oh my
What's
God.
up with all those cameos? Did you see Ice Cube's son in freaking the last episode of Star Wars? I was like,
Yeah.
bruh, what is this?
I don't know.
People thought he was going to be Quinlan Voss.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah,
Thundercat was in what was it? Boba Fett?
Boba Fett, yeah. Because I want to party with you.
Random ass thing. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's cool, but
I love that dude.
That was mad random.
Dude, they had Flea in the first, was it in the second episode of Obi-Wan? Flea from the Red Chili Peppers?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, or the third episode. I was like, oh shit, they got a Red Hot Chili Pepper. Okay, respect.
Damn it, now it's stuck in my head.
It's a good song.
It's a great song.
And you can groove to it.
And you can groove to it.
Yes, sir!
What the fuck?
It's so naughty. Do it again.
But yeah.
All right.
All right,
so
that would be the end of our show today.
Yay.
We don't get an audience? Thank you. Thank you guys for watching. Sir Wednesday, could you take us out, please?
Bye, niggas.
No, we are.
Thanks for tuning in to us. We've been on a hiatus. We've been doing some healing. We had lost to our ranks, as you may have known. Our boy Redbeard had passed, and we were taking the time to regroup, and get some stuff taken care of. And we appreciate you guys waiting for us. We got Black Caesar on the case, drawing our commemorative painting for our fallen comrade. And we appreciate you guys sticking with us through this 5 going on 6 years of awesomeness, and we appreciate every one of you. We want to thank you for being one of the homies through thick and thin. But yeah, if you love the content we provide to you, and we know you do, feel free to check us out on our Instagram at official True Story Bro. Don't forget to also go to our Twitter, which is official_TSBP. Don't forget to go and check us out on our Twitch, which is twitch.tv/official True Story Bro. Don't forget to check out our boy Roundhouse on his Twitch, twitch.tv/here Roundhouse 84, where you can challenge him. He'll argue with you. You might, win or lose or just beat him. Either way. Don't forget to follow Saturday Night Nightmares on their IG. They will be having their own YouTube coming soon. Echo Ninja and Crimson Adams will be working on that. And of course, our boy, the man has a nickname, will be going on those horror movie escapades that that they do so well. And yeah, don't forget to check out the merch shop. We'll definitely throw out some new designs. TrueStoryBro.shop. Yeah, check us out. We'll upload some new stuff. And of course, if you're ever wanting a frosty beverage to quench your thirst, feel free to go to www.drinkwhilebillz.com. Use our promo code TrueStoryBro to get off not 5 but 10% off of your order. 10%. DS percent. That's Spanish. Love it.
That's Spanish. Love it.
Love it. But yeah, enjoy your beverage, enjoy the time, and we appreciate y'all. And we'll see you in the next episode.
Yeah. Shit, I gotta put this in.
Hold up.
Give me a second.
You fucking up already, man.
No,
I
no,
am.
That was clean. That was clean. Oh
That
yeah,
was clean.
true
I'm
story,
so
bro.
sorry.
Period. Search YouTube. I forgot about that one. All right, cool. I gave you another leeway. You got it. You got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Hold on. There
Go
we
ahead. Do it, Jake. Do it, Jake. Do you can
Oh,
do
it says it's not recognizing.
You motherfucker. Go to commercial. It's over.
Oh.
Bye.